Welcome back to Andy's Guides. In today's video, we are going to show you how to make a GIF for Miro and Mural. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time in Mural, I need you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Creating a GIF to use in Miro or Mural can add a dynamic and engaging element to your boards because, for one, GIFs can be used to explain complex processes or ideas in a simple visual format. For example, a short animation can demonstrate a concept more effectively than static images or text. It can also illustrate the steps in a workflow, a sequence of events, or changes over time. But before we can create or make a GIF for Miro and Mural, which we are going to show you in a bit, we need to use the service of the platform from ScreenToGif. Basically, it can make a GIF from a screen recording in seconds. Now, this ScreenToGif recorder is available to anyone online for, a quick GIF screen recordings. For example, you have a meeting or you're discussing a workflow. The time it takes for you to screen and record a GIF is equal to a very quick session. All right, it allows you to record the selected area of your screen, edit and save it as a GIF or a video. Okay, but the first thing is obviously we need to download the installer. You see, it contains the main executable and optional add-ons. I want you to click on this one and then just basically follow the on-screen prompts. Okay. And of course, you will be welcome with the features you want to install. I highly suggest just click on all of the options and click on the following prompts. All right. And then just see the progress. The status will be shown here. And then once you've done that, switch to, you see, you already have this ScreenToGif tool here. Now, what I'm going to do is go again to the boards and create maybe a new one. Maybe like a Kanban framework. Okay, so I'm gonna click on create team board. And what will happen is I'm switching over to the screen recording. Okay, I'm gonna record all the process here. See that one? It's already been happening right now. Okay, and then I'm going to just, work around with the Kanban framework. And once I'm done, basically, I can have the option to turn the recordings into a GIF. That's the application is for. Or I can simply edit the settings. Once I've done that, tweak on the create a clip from the session or to the meeting and then go from there. Now, for example, I'm going to type in something here. All right. Now, once you're happy, you see the ScreenToGif is already recording. And after that, all I'm going to do, you can pause if you wanted. Okay. For example, the meeting is on break. You might want to click on pause. And then, of course, continue after doing so. All right. You can click on stop, but I'm not going to click on stop because the reason I click on pause, I'm switching over to Mural. Now, once I'm here in Mural, all I'm going to do is click on the record again to continue from where I left off. Add a description. After that, you can obviously do something like add a voting, private mode, laser pointer if you wanted. For example, you're discussing, and one of the reasons why, when you place GIFs next to important information to make it stand out, they can be used as visual cues to highlight critical data, instructions, or action items. Because GIFs can act as an interactive element on the board, prompting users to focus on specific areas or actions. Once you are happy with the recordings, all I'm going to do is click on stop. All right. And the recording is already saved. All right. I'm going to switch over to the main screen right now. This is actually the main screen. I'm dragging it on another monitor. You see this one? Basically, you have all of this option for you to work with. You can copy, you can cut, you can adjust, and this is going to be the slider for the duration of the recording. For example, you're in a meeting, or you're working with a new client, or we're working with a multiple freelancers that you are discussing something, or a workflow. because GIFs can illustrate these steps in a workflow, a sequence of events, or changes over time. Now, you see, you have all these multiple options. For example, you want to cut at this specific clip. All right, just click on cut. And of course, you can basically copy. You also have the playback option, wherein you can use this one to copy on the board. All right. You can also click on the images because you can simply, drag and drop this file here. All right. You can put in caption for your team. For example, this one. You can also free draw. For example, I'm going to hit this one. Okay, and the guides. You see what I'm talking about, right? But the idea is just that. Once you are happy with it, click on the file. And obviously, you need to save it as GIF, all right? There's going to be an option at the upper right corner wherein you can choose from WebP or Web Picture, App, NG, Animated Portable Network Graphics. So there's a lot that you can explore here. BMP, JPEG, PNG, but of course we're just going to choose the graphics interchange format or the GIF. But again, I highly suggest you save it as a ScreenToGif project so that in case you wanted to go back in this specific file, you can edit and retweak all the things that you have done in this specific project. You can also use it, save it as PSD or Photoshop file if you wanted to, import that to Adobe. But again, just click on the graphics interchange format and you would be able to make a GIF for Miro and Mural, all right? Now, another option that you can do to make a GIF for Miro and Mural once you are in Mural, I want you to click this download as this file, PDF file, PNG, and you can do the same thing with Miro. Once you've done that, you can simply go to PicFlow, wherein the save PNG file from Mural. And if you wanted to save it or convert it to GIF, because they don't have the GIF native support built in to save a file or board to a GIF, just go to PicFlow, convert the PNG to GIF here. It's basically drag and drop or add images here, all right? You can do the same thing with Miro. You can simply click on this export this board. It's as downloading. You can save as image. You can save as PDF. For example, PDF. Click that. And then go to the isgif.com, wherein you can simply choose the files of the PDF file you save from Miro and click on the GIF converter. And you would be able to have a GIF that tells a story or guide viewers through a narrative on your board. I believe it is particularly useful for presentations or explaining user journeys, product demos, or case studies because GIFs are there to convey emotions and tones, making your message more relatable and memorable. And of course, they can be used as visual cues to highlight critical data, instructions, or actions items. GIFs can act as interactive elements on the board, prompting users to focus on specific areas or actions. And obviously, the use of GIFs can make the board feel more informal and approachable, encouraging team members to participate more actively, all right? And that's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning into Andy's Guides. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with all the latest content, all right? See you in the next guide.